You know that feeling when someone asks what you've been up to and your answer sounds fuller than it actually feels? The calendar looks occupied. Messages are being answered. Something is always in progress. And yet, there's this quiet sense that none of it quite explains you. Still, from the outside, it passes. People assume you're focused, driven, productive, and in a way, that assumption feels easier than correcting it. The truth is, this kind of behavior is often misunderstood. It gets labeled as ambition, or sometimes even avoidance, but neither of those really captures what's happening beneath the surface. It isn't about laziness or dishonesty, it's a pattern, one that tends to develop quietly over time. What's rarely talked about is the hidden psychology behind pretending to be busy, not in an obvious or performative way, but in the subtle habit of filling space just enough to avoid deeper exposure. There's more going on here than people realize. From a psychological perspective, the brain is wired to protect against discomfort, especially the kind that comes from uncertainty, self doubt, or feeling emotionally exposed. Studies in behavioral science suggest that when the mind senses a potential threat to identity or self worth, it often redirects attention toward controlled, manageable tasks. Staying busy becomes a kind of buffer. It creates the illusion of control when something internally feels undefined. For many, this pattern doesn't start in adulthood. It traces back to earlier environments where being seen clearly didn't always feel safe, or where worth was quietly tied to output, usefulness, or staying occupied. Over time, the nervous system adapts. It learns that constant motion is safer than stillness because stillness invites reflection, and reflection can feel unpredictable. This isn't better or worse than any other way of coping. Some people withdraw, some overthink, some distract themselves in different ways. This is just one version of how the mind tries to maintain balance. No single response is more correct than another. What's interesting is the paradox underneath it. The same habit that protects you can also distance you from rest, from clarity, from a more honest connection with your own pace. It can make life look full while something essential remains untouched. And yet, none of this means something is wrong with you. It means your mind found a way to navigate complexity. It means there's intelligence in the pattern, even if it comes with a quiet cost. Sometimes, noticing it is enough to shift something. Not to fix it, but to understand it differently. And if this feels familiar, there are usually other patterns like this, subtle, almost invisible, that shape the way you move through the world.